It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Halloween. It is Tuesday, October 31st, and it's scary cold outside. We have temperatures in the low 20s this morning, so bundle up if you haven't stepped outside yet. You probably had to switch the heater on. The house is getting pretty cold around the area, and with temperatures in the low 20s, yeah, that'll do it. Anything that did not get a killing freeze last night, well, you have it this morning. Pretty much for the entire area, we are now seeing an end to the growing season. Low 20s, that is a deep freeze, and now we are going to start seeing those ground temperatures drop as we head closer to the winter season. More freezing temperatures, though, on the horizon, not just this morning. We, of course, are waking up to the low and mid 20s area wide this morning, but I've got another cold day tomorrow, and there could be some teens out there to start the day on Wednesday. So frighteningly cold, kind of fitting on this Halloween. We have a dry sky that's going to be with us today. That's the good news that I have. No rain for the trick-or-treat time. However, full sunshine is going to be out. We've also got a strong north wind today. So not just is the temperature a concern, the wind chill is a concern. Today, tomorrow, even into portions of Thursday, I think we have really chilly temperatures to start us off in the morning. We are talking feels like temperatures down in the teens and low 20s this morning, feeling like 30s later today, even though we have temperatures that make it close to about 41 for the high temperature. That's the high temperature forecast for your Halloween. A north wind, though, behind a frontal boundary, well, that's going to be gusting to 25 miles an hour. That's the reason that I've added these wind chill headlines to the forecast today. If you are trick-or-treating, you just absolutely must bundle up. It's not an option. And we're going to be adding gloves to the costumes this year. It's going to be really cold. Of course, earlier the better if you can get out when the temperatures are still in the 30s, but we dropped to the 20s by 8 p.m. tonight. So any late trick-or-treaters, you just prepare for the really cold weather if you're doing that late night candy roundup. By 5 p.m., temperatures will be in the mid 30s to low 40s. It comes with a north breeze, so feeling more like 30s through this entire time frame. By 6 o'clock, they drop to about 34 degrees. We're below freezing by 7 p.m. It is going to be incredibly cold this Halloween evening. Even just opening the door to give candy tonight is going to be cold. You might want to have the coat on just by standby if you live in a busy neighborhood. I have temperatures that then recover a bit for us as we head closer to the middle of the week, and then we're back at normal by the end of the week and the weekend. It's really just kind of this 3-day stretch with incredibly cold air in place, but at least we have the dry time, right? It's not going to rain on Halloween. I guess, what would you prefer, the incredibly cold temperatures or the wet conditions? I think I would pick the cold. I don't know. Ask me tomorrow because tonight's going to be pretty chilly. Temperatures do return to normal, though, by the end of the week and into the weekend, so things will be feeling much better for us by then. I do have my eye on tomorrow morning's low temperature. I think we could set a new record in some places. The forecasted low temp is 21 degrees tomorrow morning. The record is 22, set back in 2014. So we could get there. It's going to be really a tight race, but probably we're going to break that record in many communities across the Ozarks. So prepare for the even colder weather to settle in early tomorrow morning. Like I said, this has been a killing freeze. Today, we are done with the growing season. But if you've been preserving any of those really sensitive plants, you're going to have to do that again tomorrow morning if you want to keep them around. Bring them inside. My potted things are now living in the house. Temperatures today, 41, as I mentioned, for the high on this Halloween. It comes with a north wind. Temperatures tomorrow, they get back into the upper 40s. We're in the 50s by Thursday, and 60s return for us on Friday. So it is going to be a pretty quick warm up and turnaround here as we head closer to the weekend. It also looks dry for the foreseeable future. I have dry conditions sticking with us through the weekend, which is okay because all the soggy rain, it really has things pretty muddy across the Ozarks, and we could use the time to dry out now, and that's what we're going to see. All right, it is time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister question, sponsored by Scooters Coffee this morning. Thank you, Scooters. Here's the question that I left you with yesterday, a Halloween question. What's another name for a lycanthrope? Do you think it is A, a bat, B, a black cat, C, a fungus, or D, a werewolf? Well, if you went to the website and you answered D, werewolf, you are now entered to win a $20 gift card to Scooter's Coffee. We give one away every single day, so you could be a winner too. Make sure you head to the website, answer tomorrow's question that I'll show you in just a minute, but you could be a winner too, just like Andy, Tammy, Sunday, Caitlin, and Stephanie, who were our 5 winners from last week. So big congratulations to you folks. We'll be contacting you privately to make sure we know where to get your gift cards. Here is your question for tomorrow. If you want to enter to win, the snowiest city in the world is in which country? Do you think it is in A, Russia, B, Canada, C, Greenland, or D, Japan? The snowiest city in the world is in which of these 4 countries? Take a stab at it. Head over to aroundtheozarks.com. That's where you can submit your guess to win $20 to Scooter's Coffee. Starts your workday out on a really nice note with a nice cup of warm coffee. I need to go refresh mine this morning. It is going to be a chilly day. Find some way to stay warm. Bundle up. Happy Halloween. Thank you for listening. I'll be back with you early tomorrow morning. And if you need weather information through the day, make sure you check out that forecast. You can do that over at aroundtheozarks.com. Check out that trick or treat forecast. And I'll catch you again early tomorrow morning.